Tell me where you buy your hats. I wanna be just like you. Can there be a cooler cat? Oh, your beard is fucking sexy too. Man, you can tread like a motherfucker, and your top lines are among the best. You're not just some YouTube sucker, and stand out from all the rest. So baby, don't gong me, 'cause I don't want our song to end. Am I barking up the wrong tree and thinking we belong and we are friends?
Hello, you recording people. You know I'm a fan of Lewitt. Got to meet them through Glenn Fricker, and then we became friends, and now we're all a happy family. That's not why I'm telling you Lewitt's good, because it wouldn't be fair. Let's do some tests, because they have a new thing. For years, I've used this. This is one of the big kahunas of the microphone world. It is the blue bottle. Clocks in at $4,000 with one capsule. You can get different capsules. If you get the whole pack with all the capsules, it's $6,000 or $8,000 or whatever. Everyone that stepped behind this mic said, holy shit, I can hear things in my voice I've never been able to hear. It is a tube mic with, in this case, a single pattern, because that's the cardioid capsule. You can change patterns, but you have to get whole new capsules. But it's a tube mic, in this case, with a cardioid pattern. Nothing else you can do. There isn't, I think, even a pad on it. There might be on the power supply, which is a big-ass power supply. So I've been using this. This is the mic that Sting used, Steve Vai, Elton John, many people. It is a super high-end mic. Sebastian Bach sang through this. Michael Setter from Saga, Jody Ashworth, many high-end vocalists. It's fantastic. So I know what a good mic sounds like, okay? Can I put this here without it dying? Stay. Now, Lewitt released the 1040 last year. This case can kill you. And the presentation of this mic is beyond fantastic. From the two pouches up here to the flap that has a magnet to the ridiculous, very light shock mount with carbon to the ridiculous, super heavy remote that you can run this in from anywhere and run it in tube and FET and mix and have different characteristics and polar patterns. And here's the actual 1040 mic, also with carbon and all that. This runs you technically 3,500. I've seen it for 3,250 or something like this. This is their big kahuna, and it's amazing. Obviously more flexible because of the polar patterns and all that stuff, and the remote capability. It's quite a bigger package than this, and I dare to say it can deliver what the bottle can deliver. The 1040 has a very beautiful clear top end, well, depending on the setting, of course. Now, for less, for about 1700, you get the 940, which comes with a power supply, also has a FET and tube setting, so both. Comes with a smaller shock mount and is also a tube mic, if you wanted that. You know, that's the 940. Tube mic, all nice and good. Clocks in at about 1600. Also different polar patterns. Now, what if you're not into bears? Get it? Polar bears? Not funny. What if you just want this? We can't have this, that's mine. But I mean, what if you just want... Polar patterns are cool if you're recording acoustic guitar. You're doing MS microphoning. You're doing drums. You're doing a choir. You're doing gang vocals around the mic where you need an omni or figure 8. What if you just have a vocalist that steps behind the mic and you want that in kick ass? You don't want FET and tube or solid state and tube. You don't want polar patterns. You just want what the bottle gives you. A kick ass mic that sounds amazing. Well, it's not like they took the 1040 and the 940 and just killed features. They started fresh and said, let's design a mic that is that. It's a tube mic, and it's only that, and it's cardioid, and it's simplified, but in the highest quality that we know how to produce at Lewitt, which is pretty damn high quality. Which is also why it's not called the LCT 840, the LCT... It's not even an LCT. It is a pure tube. Pure tube in Polish. So you can get this for $1,000, $9.99, but then in cardboard and cardboard box and styrofoam, whatever, and it's just the mic and a clip. For $300 more, you get the case and everything that's in it, and the cases are ridiculous. And everything that's in it is the same shock mount that the 1040 has, just without the carbon aspects. And that is one hell of a freaking shock mount. The double pop filter, which clips on magnetically. Okay. And of course, the pure tube, which then goes in here. You tighten this. You want to change the angle. You open this. Change. I mean, yeah, you get the idea. So the pure tube is pretty much a damn high-end tube mic that does one thing. Hang there very, very nicely and give you a killer sound for vocals. They're not even claiming, which is why I'm not testing it, acoustic guitar and all the other shit. No, it's a vocal mic. This is the power supply, which is nice and small for a change. But everything says high quality. So power, in and out. Of course, it comes with the cable. Even comes with, I think, a US and a European. Yes, US and European cable. Comes with a pouch in the top here if you wanted to put it in there. I don't know why you would want that. These cases are amazing. So yes, for the shock mount and the case, you're forking over $300 more. But trust me, you want that because it's an amazing mic that you want to carry with you. And how are you going to do that? You need a shock mount for this. The Thomann shock mount for the U87 is $500, and it's nowhere as nice as this. But you're gonna say, well, but Henning, you have a bottle. It's $4,000 with this capsule. Why would you use that? Even though it's good. I mean, the bottle surely is better. Yeah, but is it? Is it? Let's listen to the Pure Tube by itself in a little song from Campaign Like Clockwork called Not Your War. Here's the Pure Tube in all its glory.
$50,000 people in a row, 10 times more, 6 feet below. The why is still unknown. Faceless like a chain of cut-out dolls, patrols on endless walls, searching for a ghost. Don't you feel safe? Aren't things so much better than before? You think you're saviors, you're not. Nobody wants what you've got. You fight, but this is not your war. This is a promise of heart and souls. The chaos takes control. Searching things you never find. Charity is left behind. Justice is no longer blind. We wash the minds of every child. But don't you feel safe? Are things so much better than before? Don't you feel safe? Is there anything left worth fighting for? This is a promise of harm. It's time to lay down your arms. Be alarmed. Let's face the signs. This is not your war. This is a promise of harm. It's time to lay down your arms. Was zur Hölle?
Okay, now, you could already see it in the clip, we have it equidistant from the bottle, same pop filter in front of it that Rafa brought from Rode. We are going to now cut back and forth between the bottle and the pure tube. Here we go.
50,000 people in a row, 10 times more, 6 feet below. The why is still unknown. Faceless like a chain of cut-out dolls. Patrols on endless walls. They're searching for a ghost. Don't you feel safe? Aren't things so much better than before? You think you're saviors, you're not. Nobody wants what you've got. You fight, but this is not your war. This is a promise of harm. It's time to lay down your arms. Be alarmed. Let's face the signs. This is not your war.
Now you're gonna whine and say, oh, but I couldn't hear any difference because there was the music. Well, guess what? There's music in music. You want to hear it completely unprocessed, uncompressed, no effects, whatever, back to back, by itself, with a bottle? Let's go.
Following a self-destructive call, you walk upon forgotten souls. The chaos takes control. Searching things you never find. Charity is left behind. Justice is no longer blind. We wash the minds of every child. But don't you feel safe? Aren't things so much better than before? Don't you feel safe? Is there anything left worth fighting for? This is a promise of harm. It's time to lay down your arms. Be alarmed. Let's face the signs. This is not your war. This is a promise of harm. It's time to lay down your arms.
Could you hear a difference? Well, Rafa and I were sitting here after recording this, and we could detect maybe, later I couldn't hear it anymore, but there we thought we could hear a bit more presence from the bottle, and it jumping out of the mix a tiny bit more. Absolutely nothing you can't get with by just applying a little bit of EQ if that's what you wanted. But €3,000 of a difference? Could you hear it? And that's not YouTube compression. Don't bullshit yourself, okay? It isn't. It literally sounds in the video that you're hearing right now the way that we heard it. There isn't. This YouTube compression thing is bullshit. Okay. In that context, yes. Let's check out a little song that we wrote for a little contest with my friend Trey Xavier, where we had to write nice things about each other. Here is Baby Don't Gong Me. That's what it's called. Baby Don't Gong Me. Here. Just piano and the pure tube.
Tell me where you buy your hats. I wanna be just like you. Can there be a cooler cat? Oh, your beard is fucking sexy too. Man, you can tread like a motherfucker, and your top lines are among the best. You're not just some YouTube sucker, and stand out from all the rest. So baby, don't gong me, 'cause I don't want our song to end. Am I backing up the wrong tree and thinking we belong and we are friends? There's room for more than one guy who teaches song. So baby, don't gong me, 'cause I don't want the song to end.
Well, and because we had so much fun, we're going to do the same thing again. Here is Bitter Life, just the pure tube.
There's a puzzle in my mind, and I lack the final piece. Lost it on the way, a price I have to pay. Gotta read between the lines, there is no rest and no release till I solve the case. Gotta save my face. I'm the leader of the blind, got my heart upon my sleeve. That's the major flaw. Singing in my car, and the catches from behind. From my absence without leave, they will come when we're asleep, but I don't care. 'Cause tonight we belong. Now we live not to survive. Drinking time, talking songs. It's tonight we're proving wrong that it's a better life.
Okay, let's go back and forth again, because you want to know between this masterpiece of a microphone and the 3,000 euro cheaper one.
Drinking time, talking songs. It's tonight we're proving wrong that it's a better life. You're the calm before the storm, my temptation to desert. You're the lullaby and my lonely nights. But your melody transforms into emergency alerts, and I get what I deserve, but I don't care. 'Cause tonight we belong. Now we live not to survive. Drinking time, talking songs. It's tonight we're proving wrong that it's a better life.
And because you're whining, but there was all the music. Here is unprocessed, just the raw signals.
I'm the leader of the blind, got my heart upon my sleeve. That's the major flaw. Singing in my car, and the catches from behind. From my absence without leave, they will come when we're asleep, but I don't care. 'Cause tonight we belong. Now we live not to survive. Drinking time, talking songs. It's tonight we're That's a better life.
Well, and there you have it. That is all you need to know, if you ask me. It is a killer case. It's an amazing shock mount. It's a nice and small and light, not light, I mean, nice and small power supply, not this bulky thing that I gotta carry around for the bottle. I think they have a newer one now. And it's Lewitt quality from nice people in Austria. I think when I hear the Pure Tube, it feels to me warm. It's pretty much what you want a tube mic to sound like, right? Isn't that how you describe it? Oh, it sounds warm. You want warmth. That's what you get. You don't have the clarity that you can get from a transistor. You can't mix none of that. You don't have none of that here. The Pure Tube delivers. It gives you warmth and roundness and all the tubiness you want for, I think, the price that an ambitioned hobby recording artist should put down. If you want a decent mic, you gotta have to spend around $1,000. That's where the Neumann 103 is. That's where roughly the JZ mics Blueberry is. But if you're looking for a tube, that's what you have to spend, unless you go in T-Bone and you go in $250. Okay, I have two of these. They're in the basement. They're okay, but they also fail at some point. This is the shit. And I'm not saying that because they're paying me for this video, which I hope they are. It is because I have worked with Lewitt mics. I know their service. I know their people. This is a dependable workhorse that makes me going to. Is that English? Is that English?
No.
Okay, I'm going to sell this because that video clearly shows that I don't need it. I will put links below and animals at the end.